From the old school 40s, baby. Yeah. Yeah. Special shot going out to everybody that was with us last night. Special dedication going out to a young lady named Cicely and friends from Fairmont Heights, Maryland, and all these lovely young honeys over on my left side. Yeah, we need a spotlight. A spotlight. Came out here looking for a hot night. Yeah. Hot night. Is your figure? Is it green? Is your figure listening?
Good evening, guys. Good evening. Happy Love Day. Listen, I know you guys are out there. Please tell your lovers and friends. The Love DC Go-Go and the voice had to do it again. Welcome to Mayhem Mondays, guys. We are in the building today with a whole lot going on. I hope you guys' love day has been say magnifique all the way up to this point. I had a super busy day and I have no complaints about it. I am just thankful to still be here around celebrating love, around people that I love. Shout out to everybody that's single, Singles Awareness Day, Love Day. Listen, every day should be a day where you're sharing love, showing love, and letting people know that you love them, guys. So look, I have so much to tell y'all. First of all, let me introduce y'all to my co-host. I'm super pressed. Guys, meet Pugsy. This is Bay. This is Valentine's Day Bay. He's fly. The fly is Pugsy. Okay? The fly is Pugsy. This side of the motherfucking Mason Dixon and probably in the world. You see what he's keeping it. Definitely Mitchcraft. He's definitely keeping it Mitchcraft, ladies and gentlemen. He's so fly. I. Listen, right now he's a gentleman. Then he's a thug. Like I'm just saying. Get you one of them. Listen, you can look, the mom, shoot dice on the block. I'm just saying. Get you a multi-purpose type of love, guys. And this is Pugsy. Welcome to the No Gray Area, guys. Mayhem Mondays edition. So let me tell you about my freaking weekend. Oh my goodness. So the weekend definitely starts for me again, guys, on Thursday. So Thursday, shout out to Howie. Shout out to Howie. My main man. Thursdays are lit, okay? If you have not been to a Howie event, y'all better pull up to Martini's on Thursdays and have a great time with us. We have a ball down there. Party Posse 360 is spinning, and Howie is just Howieing. Listen, between him and Chuck Brown, I just listened to Chuck Brown's lyrics on that song, y'all. Listen. Word pimps, okay? Ladies, be mindful of word pimps. They will talk you out of anything, including the crack of your ass, because they so smooth. But you got to hold your cheeks tight. Stand firm, ladies. Don't let them get you. Don't let them get you. So then Friday night, y'all, Friday. It was a dual situation. So Cree Marie and Marseille, were at Martini's. Shout out to Shay Parker, of course, and my man Tana and DJ Lights Out. They had Martini's rocking, and I was at IYC with high quality featuring my girl Starlet. Listen, a whole lot of cranking was going on. DJ INC was in the building. We definitely had a sneaky link Friday, and then Saturday. Saturday. Shout out to the MGM for allowing us to break their parking situation because we definitely broke their parking situation early. The parking situation was broke at the MGM, but the fly that was in the building, we had a good time. Shout out to, I gotta say, shout out to Chucky. Chucky, Mr. What is it? We all we got, be well. My man Chuck took very good care of us. We were at the black and white ball. That was whose event was that too? That was M2G, Carlos, Carlos Carr, and I saw Dwayne Nut. Listen, y'all, and Street Records. Oh my God. Y'all look so fly in your black and white. Y'all did it however y'all wanted to do it. But let me get to the part. Let me get to that real part. It was so much motherfucking cranking going on in that room. First of all, DC Vibe. First of all, okay? First of all, y'all set the tone for an amazing night. We definitely had a good time. For anybody that didn't want to get up and dance when Vibe was playing, shame on you, because I definitely boogie, woogie, woogie. We had a good time with them. They had my main man, legendary Sid on the cowbell. What type of night do you think we had? Sid was beep, 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 beep. Wasn't even paying attention. He was so locked in. And then from there to the kings, the gods of letting that crank go. AJY, shame on you for being so disrespectful to them people's establishment. Why would y'all crank like that ever? Y'all came out smooth and cranking, and then y'all just took off. BU was in his bag. Wingo was in his bag. Blue was in his bag. Like the whole band was in a bag. And then BU, in your button down, black and white's finest, grabs the mic cord and the mic, pulls it, and he lets that crank go on top of the speaker. Mo, when I tell y'all, that shit felt like a 90s go-go in good clothes, though. The whole crowd. How can one man move the crowd like that? It's like people were so in tune with the crank and so caught up in what was going on that they wasn't letting that shit go. And I'm not mad at them because it was everything. Yesterday, of course, you guys know I'm always in store. Shout out to the brand that powers No Gray Area. Mitchcraft, I was definitely in store, 9244 East Hampton Drive, Capitol Heights, running Suite 201, Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday. So Sunday was my rest day, but we still ended up not resting because there was a whole lot of driving going on. And then today was supposed to be a rest day, but it ended up being a work day. Go figure. But no complaints here. Whole lot of cranking going on, a whole lot going on. Let's get into all things March Mayhem. So last week, guys, we took you guys on a journey and we introduced you to the bands that will be involved. In no particular order, it was in in no order of ranking, but alphabetical order. So, Two has made it so easy for me, y'all. I'm about to look right at this sweatshirt in front of me and run them down. And if you miss getting your sweatshirt, shame on you. Shame. I think we have a large and a 2X in here and some t-shirts. You better grab what we got while we got them. So the bands participating in our first annual March Mayhem, partnered with Big G, are Black Print, Collective Measures, The One Band, Lit, Mature Clientele, MOB, also known as Members Only, Obsession, and Red Carpetography. So let me tell y'all something right now. So shout out to Obsession today, who dropped original music on Love Day. Love Unconditional by Monty and Keith Angelo. Banger. Okay. I love it. I loved hearing it live. I loved listening to it. It still has that amazing lot. Like it. I love it. Okay, black print. Like every band on this shirt and on this elevating eight train that they're on, they all cranking and working right now. And I'm so excited because we're on this journey, right? This crank journey where you never know where we're gonna pop up a show, a practice. You never know where you're gonna see us, but we're gonna lay eyes on you. So we're so excited to get out and catch you guys at different events. I know that everybody has been moving and grooving and working. I know this week for a fact. I know Collective Measures is playing. I know Black Print plays tomorrow. I also know the one band will be at Fast Eddie's on Friday. Obsession has a show coming up on the 26th. MOB is on a card coming soon, and Mature Clientele and Collective Measures both have Man Clark's birthday celebration this week. Is it Friday or Saturday? Saturday. So Saturday, in dedication to the homie, rest in peace. Oh my God, your birthday is coming up. I can't believe. Okay, I'm back. So MOB, Collective Measures, and Mature Clientele have all gotten together to do a birthday dedication show to the glue because that's what he was. Definitely the glue, the funny man, but don't get him twisted. Okay, the funny guy, the awesome man Clark. So they all have a show on the 20th together. We'll get more information from our in studio guest Rusty Gutt shortly. We're gonna take a quick break, but can I tell him what we're gonna tell him today? So guys, y'all better stay locked in. Let me hold on. Let me lean in. Put on my whisper voice. Y'all better stay tuned the fuck in. We dropped the bracket today. Y'all been in my inbox asking me who's playing who's matched up with who's gonna be on whose card. Stay tuned to No Great Area, the March Mayhem Mondays edition. You want to know who's playing who? You want to know who's playing who? Hmm. You're going to have to stay tuned in, locked in right here, guys. There's no place else for you to get this information. So, again, last week we dropped the bands that were participating, but we did not drop the lineup. Today we'll be dropping the lineup. And then we'll be dropping dates, so tickets will go on sale soon, correct? Monday. Monday, guys. So Monday, tickets will go on sale for those of you who've been asking. www.crankrock.com is the platform that you can purchase them on. I'm sure we'll have ways where you can purchase them in store too, right? They can come in store and we can log them into the site if we need to. Yep. Listen, guys. Oh my God. Love Unconditional by Obsession. World premiere right here on No Great Area. Congratulations to the game.
No, I'm not perfect, no. I made my mistakes, and all I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. I don't deserve it, no, but it would be worth it all. And all I want is love unconditional. Love unconditionally. Far from perfect, but I know that I'm worth it. Real love is what I want, and I yearn it. I made mistakes like anybody else, but this shouldn't mean that I gotta be by myself. This love I have is one of a kind. Anything you ever actually know, you'll never find another man that'll treat you like I can, baby. Please understand. You've been all alone, so I gotta get with you. You have me in my zone, so I gotta get with you. We can just chill, roll the gas, pour some liquor. Better feeling when I'm right here with you. See, you've been all alone, and I gotta get with you. You have me in my zone, so I gotta get with you. We can just chill, roll the gas, pour some liquor. You can have it all, long as I get with you. No, I made my mistakes, and all I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. I don't deserve it, no, but it would be worth it all. And all I want is love unconditional, love unconditional.
Hey, I'm done fucking with you for the last time. I'm done listening. You done told your last lie. You know it's over when she pack your shit and don't cry. Bitch, you play me, it was way more than you and I. It's funny how the truth appear. Lock it down. Thought we had plans, now I'm ripping up my fucking vows. You took my energy, physically and mentally. And now I'm focused on really getting back to me. Big Monty, big flex, big checks. The way I put it down, I know my ex gon' miss that. I'm back, bitch, in full effect. What's next? At my best, headed for you niggas next. They say the strongest survive, will trust the process. And when I look in my eyes, I see I stress less. I got them upset, but I'm like, fuck that. And to them niggas who died, yeah, you ain't coming back.
I made my mistakes, and all I want is love unconditional, love unconditional. I don't deserve it all, but it would be worth it all. And all I want is love unconditional, love unconditional. So nice, you look so sweet, you look like you ought to be with me. Hey, you look so nice, you look so sweet, you look like you ought to be with me. Yo, you look so nice, you look so sweet, you look like you ought to be with me. Hey, you look so nice, you look so sweet, you look like you ought to be with me. Well, I ain't talking about a 70-30. Well, I ain't talking about a 60-40. Well, I'm talking about a
50-50 love.
Hey, yo, Tasha, you hear me, baby? I ain't talking about a 70-30. And I ain't talking about a 60-40. Well, I'm talking about a
50-50 love.
Yo, and that's unconditional love. Yes, yes. We'll drop that crank right there on their ass, fool.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Listen, you guys were just listening to the world premiere of Love Unconditional by Obsession right here on No Gray Areas. That is one of the bands that will be participating in our March Mayhem tournament coming up in the month of March. That is one of the bands that are a part of our Elevating 8. Great job, Obsession. It was a whole lot of original crank. I love it, guys. Make sure you guys follow them and make sure you guys download it. It is available on all music platforms right now. So make sure you guys go grab yourself a copy. Show them some love. This is original music. I was in studio for the live listener. And when I tell y'all they love what they're doing, you could just feel, I was just telling Rusty, when I walked in, I could feel the energy. And I was like, the crank is here. So I'm so excited to see what this March Mayhem tournament will bring. And speaking of March Mayhem, guys, in studio right now, Pugsy, don't bite him, okay? Don't. He's friendly. Don't attack, okay? Good, Pugsy. This is my co-host for Love Day, guys. We have Rusty Gutt, lead talker, I don't want to say head honcho, but like big brother of everybody in the band. Collective Measures out of, are we going to say Winchester? What are we going to say? Out of where?
Virginia.
Out of Virginia. We're not gonna section off Virginia. 2 up, 2 down. Shout out to VA in the building. Welcome to No Great Area.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Love Day.
I know we do Valentine's Day together.
Oh, listen. It's no dinner, but we got the best candlelights in the motherfucking city, okay?
Definitely that.
The best candlelights in the city. First and foremost, welcome.
Thank you.
Second of all, and like I told you yesterday, we already have a great rapport. A lot of people don't know, but we have a great rapport. So let's go. Let's start with
Bring the chair. Just bring it up.
scoot up a little bit for my baby. Perfect. You perfect
I'm
in
a
the
big
shot.
guy. I'm a big guy.
Not I'm a big Lord. Lord. First and foremost, we're gonna dedicate this show
Okay.
to man. This is the first time I've had you in studio since
So, yeah.
yeah. And I know Friday is a big day and his birthday is in 2 days. So it's a lot of emotions and a lot going on.
Yeah.
But I do want to applaud y'all and tell y'all congratulations because you guys did exactly what he would have wanted you to do. And that was stay the course and stuck together and work through everything as a family. So we're going to dedicate this show to man.
I'm good with that.
All right, let's go. So let's get into some history for some people who don't really know too much about collective measures. By the way, shameless plug, you guys can head on over to Them Damn Fans YouTube channel. And if you scroll down, we have a live episode with them. Now, the progress from then till now, we'll get into that, but go check them out if you've never heard them. Shame on you. But head on over to Them Damn Fans YouTube channel after this episode and catch you some of that cream. Okay, so let's get into some history. Tell me about CMB. Look, your whole squad is in the chat. Your whole squad. Aaron's here. Day-Day's here. Wills is here. Angel is here. Like the whole mob is here.
It's my family, man.
The whole mob is here. Tara's here. Aaron's here. Like the whole gang. The gang is here. What's up, Jizzle? The whole gang is here. Y'all, welcome to No Great Area. So let's get into some history of collective measures.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I know. As for me, I came 3 years ago.
Right.
Probably 3 years this month. Next month. 3 years.
Okay.
You know, they've been around a little bit. Andy had the band for a while.
Pause. Shout out to Andy. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to AJ.
He's a very patient man.
Man, listen. Listen. They only make men like that in the motherfucking Bible. Sorry to say the two in the same sentence, but
Yeah.
this man has the patience of Job.
Mm-hmm.
He's so poised and so chill.
And
And he, nah, I'm just gonna let him. Nah, we going. And I'm like, ah!
right.
I'm seeing red. But he knows what he's doing.
And he stands there and smiles
Listen,
the whole time.
listen, because he's already working on plan B through Z while you standing there acting a
Mhm.
fool. Know that.
Yep. You're right.
So they've been around. Rusty's been with collective measures for 3 years.
I think they've been around probably 10,
Okay.
maybe a little more, maybe a little less. They went through quite a few, you know, the band changed.
About to say it was an
A few
R&B
times.
type band
Yeah.
at one point in time, correct?
I think they came out go-go.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of transformed the R&B. If I'm not mistaken, he had like a spin-off of the band. They became a female group called Femme Fatale.
Yes.
Um,
We've talked about Femme
and I
Fatale.
think they kind of incorporated members back and forth.
Right.
They were very good band.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Andy just kept pushing it, man. And so from what I know, at one point he bought Marcellus and Pikin.
Okay.
They were there long before me.
Okay.
You know, when they came, the sound started to transform to more of a crank band.
So the Shooby Dooby is now no.
It's half and half
Okay.
because one thing about Pike can play music. Pike's
Yes.
the drummer.
Yes.
And
Yes.
he's a church drummer.
About to say dynamic.
Yeah.
Gospel drummer.
So and same thing with Marcellus. He's very versatile. When
Right.
he plays. So, but the sound started changing more to a crank sound. And when I really started catching them again, they had Wuzu was a one.
Shout out to Wuzu. Y'all give him such a hard time. Shout out to the homie.
Wuzu, man, was a good guy.
Shout out to the homie.
Good barber too.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
He's pretty funny too.
Yeah. I don't want him jumping on me in public.
Woozoo, don't do that. Don't pull up.
But
It'll go down.
It will, because I can't fire back now. Nah, but so they were pushing pretty good for a while. I feel like Wu had some health complications. So at that point, Andy called me to fill in, and filled in a couple of times, and he kept persisting. So I ended up actually stepping in, and been here since.
So a step in led to a home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A feeling led to a home.
A feeling led to a home. So you get home, you're comfortable. When does Gutt start bringing Guts people in?
You know, the funny thing was, I never wanted to. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we had our own band previously. We changed names about 4 times, but same general people. And
why would we change your name so much?
Well, the band would stop. Somebody get locked up. We'll start over. Somebody else will get locked up.
So we changed the name. Yeah. Y'all go on state issue vacations.
Right.
New band. Same man. New band.
Right. So
okay.
We had just kind of finished out with a band called Mix It Up. And we wasn't doing anything for probably 6 months at this time. But I felt like it was just something new.
Right.
So I just wanted to see where it would go. You know what I mean? I'd never, not that in no way did I not want to bring my people in, but at the same time, this is this man's band. I got to respect that first and foremost before anything. And really people just started coming in as positions became available.
Right.
Because they were at hand. We knew
it was on an as needed basis. So
correct. Yeah.
No overhaul happened.
No.
Okay.
There was not no overhaul. It was not like it come 4 new dudes and everybody got to go.
I'm bringing my whole gang. Look, D Block,
like
the band D Block, they are now collective measures. It wasn't that.
No, it was not that.
Okay.
I think Laura was the first person I brought.
Shout out to my little sis. Thank you. That's my
buddy. She gets on my nerves though.
Don't do that.
She gets on my nerves.
I'll fight you for that one. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Yeah, that's my buddy, man.
Yeah. So Laura comes first. Mm-hmm. And Laura is not a go-go keyboardist.
No.
She is classically trained on the piano.
Correct.
She is a real musician. Not saying that others are not real musicians, but she's been classically trained.
Right. So previously, before this, we found out, because where I live in Winchester, we found out that she could play keyboards. And we have a real shortage out there of people that understand the music.
Right.
That you can really bring in and mold to what you want them to be. You know what I mean?
Or the direction that your band is going, the band's sound is going in.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
So when we brought her in, we was like, we're just gonna let her play songs and then stop.
Don't do her.
Because she could. She could, man, listen, she could run chords, she could run really anything you wanted her
and
to
she
do.
can sing.
And she could sing. So
yes.
That was a plus. So we actually had her singing. We actually had her rap. I got a video of her rapping.
I've seen videos of her rapping.
She sounded like Minnie Mouse.
Don't do that. Don't. Listen, she sounds like Minnie Mouse on the mic, but she's a giant behind them boards.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
A giant.
And the crazy thing is the way I brought her. So I had talked to the band a couple times. And we were kicking around bringing in a second keyboard player. Because Marcellus was by himself
for a while.
From the time I got there.
Okay.
And he was holding it down. I mean, he was fine. But he felt like there were some things that he could be freed up to do a little more.
Right.
So
more shots, more musical chords. You can add strings to stuff, flutes. Like it's plenty of things you can do. Right. The music section.
And at that time we were trying to broaden our sound. So the way that she met the band is, we had a show. It was like a outside luau cookout.
A luau.
At this dude's backyard.
A backyard.
Of course, something man Clark set up.
Don't.
I'm just saying.
I love him. Don't do him like that.
We get there and
it was a boogie, wasn't it? It was a good time. Listen, don't play with him.
Listen, we had the basement to ourselves, a whole bar, all the food we could eat, our own separate room. It was nice.
Of something he set up.
He bust the dude. This was in West Virginia.
He did what?
He bust people in for the show, like literally buses for this dude's backyard party.
That is so dope.
Yeah, it was nice. It was really nice.
That is so dope.
So she was there just to meet everybody.
Okay.
And we happened to be playing one of the songs she already knew, and Marcel was like, "We'll see what she got," and stuck on there right there.
It was done.
And she played, and
she's been there ever since.
Been there ever since.
Yes. She's the peaceful person in y'all band. That's another one that has the patience of Job until y'all push her over the edge. Yeah, she's very peaceful.
She does. She's like
she's the Mother Teresa of y'all band.
Well, yeah, I guess.
She's the chauffeur. Listen, she's the chauffeur to and from.
No, not to me, no more.
Not anymore.
She drives too slow.
Because she wants to arrive alive. Y'all want to get there fast. She leaves early enough to take her time. Don't do her.
Listen, if the speed limit is 65,
she's going 50.
40.
No, she's going 50.
It's bad.
It's not bad.
It's bad. I love her.
She's amazing.
But I'm not riding with her.
But did you die though?
Nope.
Exactly. That's bam. That's the whole purpose. You didn't die. So Laura gets there. Mm-hmm. Okay. When does Angel come?
Angel was before me.
Okay. So Wuzu.
Wuzu is Angel's nephew.
Okay.
So if I'm not mistaken, I think Wu actually brought Angel to CMB. Yeah. She was there before I was.
So, okay. Now we got the whole mob together. Is the whole mob there?
Not yet.
Who we missing?
So then at this time, we were going through some things. We felt like our sound was getting to a point we needed to step up certain areas. We brought in Rico. A guy named Rico playing congos. And Rico was tough, but it got to where there's, the money game gets involved, and then from there we just kind of had to go another direction. So at that point, he said, "Look, we need a Congo player." So I called Wheels, and that's what Wheels got there.
Listen.
By the way, shout out to Rick, because that dude is nasty.
Who, Wheels?
No, Rico.
Oh.
Yeah. Before we started gelling really the way we are now, C&B we kind of stamped the sound over there for a while, man.
Right.
Especially in the hashtag era. Like, some of those shows are some of our best shows, man, percussion-wise. But, man, we just, like, we didn't care. We had nothing to lose, so we just went up there and just cranked whatever we could do. We just did it.
So we're going to get to some comments very quickly. Let's see. So Angel said, basically, rest in peace, love, man. I love it. Aaron said, hey. Reese, drummer boy, said hello. Wills, hey, Unc, said RIP to the glue. Aaron said C&B with so much love. Oh, I love y'all too, Angel. And Andy is like, focus on Gutt, and then he just gave you one of these. I don't know what that's about. I don't even know what that's I don't know what that's about. Clifton Hoyston, you know someone by that name?
Yeah, Spook.
He's definitely in here with like the emoji like, like what you talking about?
So let me tell you about him, right?
Rodney Footloose Johnson said that dude can talk a little bit. That's my man.
Yeah, Footloose.
Yeah. So you were telling me about Clifton?
All right, so the way I met Will, this is a wild story.
Oh Lord.
So
are we ready?
Me and Ron played in a band called Raw Deal out of Virginia, not the Maryland Raw Deal, out of Virginia, right?
Oh, so there are two Raw Deals.
So yeah, it was because we didn't know. So like that's what we named the band. So
wow.
Yeah, it's a long time ago now. This is 15. This is shit.
But no, like right now,
this is 2001.
There are a couple of bands with the same name.
I think this is 2001, 2002. Don't do that.
I said I won't say any names.
So we were having problems with our band, right? We went to a strip club. We in this strip club, me and Ron in this strip club.
Ron G?
Yeah.
It's figures.
And Spook approaches us and says, I got a band in Hagerstown. I need a new talker. Just like that.
That's how you walk up to people?
Next thing I know,
in the strip club.
Listen, literally, next thing I know, we practice every day.
Every day?
Every day.
For how long?
Like a year, at least.
That's 365 practices.
Yes, every day.
I'm quitting after
listen, the dude
15.
rented, he had a little sound system, right? He rented a storefront. We had our own practice spot. and we would drive to Hagerstown
No,
almost every day.
No, like Harper's Ferry area.
Pass. No. 81 North.
You're stressing me out.
Yeah, it was far. It was cool though. It was nice, man.
You was cranking.
We was doing all right. We was doing okay. We was doing all right. But I met a lot of people. Honestly, man, I met through playing with Spook. I met a lot of people that I stayed in contact with and ended up being in bands with.
Aaron said y'all were in Mayberry.
Man, past Mayberry.
Past Mayberry.
But it's nice. Hagerstown is nice.
Right.
I like Hagerstown.
Right.
Especially then. I was wild too. Shit.
No, we're not.
That was a good place.
The views expressed by Rusty Gutt are solely the views of Rusty Gutt. They do not reflect the views of Kapri Monique. Bitchcraft, any of our associates or affiliates.
You said it's no gray area.
It's not. So let's get into no gray area.
Okay.
So all of that's going on. And I'm going to address the elephant in the room that most people won't ask, but you know they looking to ask. You know what it is.
Here we go. All right, give it to me.
How hard is it for you to function in this culture?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. At first.
It was. Okay.
You know, I was like 17, 18. And I had this dream, like, this is what I want to do. And I used to just lay in my bed and listen to Junkyard CDs. And back then it was AMFM and all that.
Motherfucking Gringo.
Yeah. And I would close my eyes and pretend like I was on stage, right?
Like he was BU. Oh my, the cranking B, hold on.
And that's how I would fall asleep.
Oh my gosh.
So one day I said, I'm going to make a band. Man, we sucked. We were so bad.
What was the name of this sucky band?
Southside.
South?
We were terrible. Yeah.
I mean, South is down. So if
the sound wasn't up, though.
It wasn't up.
No. We tried our best. But, you know, from there it just grew. But for me, it's not. I try to stay in my own lane.
Facts.
I am who I am. You know, I don't got no fucked up street cred. So
I haven't heard anything crazy about you.
You know, I just stay in my lane, man. I don't go outside of shit that ain't my business.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I just focus on me and what I'm doing and my squad. And that's it. And if I come in contact with you enough to where we know each other enough, I'm one of them guys, man, that I'm loyal. So I don't do a whole lot of
confusion.
No.
Or drama. And you're not about that with your band either.
No. Sometimes. Me and Marcellus argue all the time.
Why?
We just argue. No, it's constructive, but it's constructive arguments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, sometimes I forget Marcellus is young, man. Marcellus is like 30 now or something.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So, and he might not be 30. I think Day Day is the youngest.
I was about to say Day Day is the youngest member of your band, correct?
But, you know, I'm a little, I ain't gonna say my age, but I'm up there a little bit now. So sometimes I got wisdom I can say to him, and he's hard-headed. So we argue, and he don't listen to me.
Oh, they giving y'all questions. They giving you questions, Gutt? Uh-oh, Gutt.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah. They got questions for you. First of all, we gonna go with the comment.
Okay.
Cello is the youngest in the band, not Day Day.
Oh, for real?
That came from Angel. Gutt said,
she knows. Secretary.
Yeah, Cello is the youngest. Pep said, what's up, y'all? He said, hey, Gutt. Rusty old for real. Tawana Brooks said, hey, love, we dedicated the show to man. I hope this show brings you some humor. She said, Rusty is old for real.
Cut it out, Tawana.
And Reese said, everybody was an alcoholic and Southside band.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you this, right? So we decided we're going to make band shirts.
Who makes the shirts?
I don't remember who the dude was.
Are y'all using crayons? Like, what's going on?
No, we actually had like real life shirts, right?
Uh-huh.
But it said Southside Band. And the front had a bottle of liquor broke.
I think I've had enough. Why is that your logo?
It was bad. Yeah, it was bad.
What were y'all drinking? Velikov? Like, what are you drinking?
Back then, shit.
Anything 211. Cisco, what are you drinking?
No, back then, St. Ides. Yeah.
My stomach just got crazy. What is Crazy Horse?
It was a beer.
No.
It was nasty as shit. With liquor wise, actually, you know, at that time, At that time, we were Thug Passions.
Thug Passion. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
We just had a conversation about Thug Passions
And that
not
shit
long
is a
ago.
straight headache.
Ask him his band nickname. Andy said, "What is your band nickname?" They in here going on. You got like
What you
they
talking
got
about, Andy?
Drinking Pluck. What is Drinking Pluck? Is that your band nickname?
Who said that, Reese?
You know it.
Dirty Pluck is Wild Irish Rose.
Oh my God. What?
That's what he drank.
How are y'all surviving? Like for real.
Man,
How are your insides not outside at this point? Wow. A Wild Irish?
I do got to check up this coming week. So
You know what? Father God, please bless this checkout.
What name, Andy?
Andy. He's asking what name. And Nathaniel Harvey said,
"Oh God,
what is Gutt doing to prepare CMB for this tournament?"
Hey, Wills, you're not.
No, that's not Wills. That's Nate.
Well, who said Nathaniel?
Nate.
Tiggy. I don't call you Nate. Tig. You're not the commentator.
In other words, what he's saying is you're going to have to pull up to see what's going on with them for this March Mayhem tournament. It's a partnership that we have with Big G, powered and sponsored by Love DC Go-Go and Big G. It's going to be a great time. You guys are going to have to stay tuned to find out who's playing who and when you need to get your tickets to pull up and see what they're going to do. Because, see, that's the one thing I'm not going to do. I'm not going to ask you what your strategy is.
I'm not going to tell you.
I'm not going to ask. But I am going to ask this question.
Okay.
For every lead talker that is tuned in right now, are you studying other bands to see what their sound is like?
All the way.
All the way.
But to an extent.
Okay.
Okay.
Just enough to understand?
I just want to understand, because it's not going to change what I do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our sound is going to be our sound. Our focus is our focus.
Facts.
But like for Sean, I play with him a lot. I don't have to study Sean. I know somewhat how Sean operates. Flood a little bit, not a lot. But the rest of them, I really got to study, So I definitely have been.
Guys, you guys can call in 301-541-7778. 301-541-7778, guys. You guys can call in to chat with us live on air. We are getting ready to take a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for tuning in to today's edition of No Great Area, the Monday Mayhem edition. We have Rusty Gutt live in studio. We will be back momentarily. We're going to take a quick crank break. If you guys have any questions, call in 301-541-7778 or drop them in the chat. It's your girl Kapri, Monique, the voice of the people. We'll be right back.
No, I'm not perfect, no. I made my mistakes, and all I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. I don't deserve it, no, but it would be worth it all. And all I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. Far from perfect, but I know that I'm worth it. Real love is what I want, and I yearn it. I made mistakes like anybody else, but this shouldn't mean that I gotta be by myself. This love I have is one of a kind. Anything you ever actually know, you'll never find another man that'll treat you like I can, baby. Please understand. You've been all alone, so I gotta get with you. You had me in my zone, so I gotta get with you. We can just chill, roll the gas, pour some liquor. Better feeling when I'm right here with you. See, you've been all alone, and I gotta get with you. You had me in my zone, so I gotta get with you. We can just chill, roll the gas, pour some liquor. You can have it all, long as I get with you. No, I made my mistakes, and all I want is love unconditional. Love unconditional. I don't deserve it, no, know, but it would be worth it all. And all I want is love unconditional, love unconditional.
Look, I'm done fucking with you for the last time. I'm done listening. You done told your last lie. You know it's over when she pack your shit and don't cry. Bitch, you play me and was way more than you and I. It's funny how the truth appear. Pocket down, but we had plans now. No ripping up my fucking vows. You took my energy, physically and mentally, and now I'm focused on really getting back to me. Big Monty, big flex, big checks. The way I put it down, I know my ex gon' miss that. I'm back, bitch, in full effect. What's next? At my best, headed for you niggas next. They say the strongest survive, will trust the process. And when I look in my eyes, I see I stress less. I got them upset, but I'm like, fuck that. And to them niggas who died, yeah, you ain't coming back.
Perfect, no. I made my mistakes, and all I want is love unconditional, love unconditional. I don't deserve it all, but it would be worth it all. And all I want is love unconditional, love unconditional.
We are back live, guys. Listen, you guys were just listening to Obsession's brand new song, Love Unconditional, featuring Keith Angelo and my girl Monty. It is available on all music streaming platforms. Make sure you guys take the time to download Love Unconditional. And guys, we definitely have a caller. We have a caller on the line. Caller, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hey, girl. Hey. Shout out to my sis.
Hey.
Laura Keys definitely calling in from the great Collective Measures Band. You ready, Gutt?
Here we go. Let's go.
Don't here we go, her.
Why you on the phone? It's Valentine's Day.
I called you before work because you called me during my interview with Kapri. And so I was calling just to say that I'm very proud of you and that I love being a part of CMB with you. And you're the whole reason why I joined in the first place. So I just wanted to call to just show you some love on the show. That's all.
You see how dope that was? And you thought she was going to call and tell us your band nickname. She wasn't even about that life.
I don't even know what that band is. It's probably something about me being fat or something.
Oh, no.
Andy's ignorant.
Oh, no. Sis, happy Love Day. Please give my nieces some more kisses for me. I'll call y'all guys after I get off the air. But listen.
All right, yeah.
You ready for March Mayhem?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're always working, always. Gutt is a really strong leader, and we have a great band. We've got a great dynamic going on, so we're ready.
Uh-oh. Look, Gutt like, okay, I don't have to say anything.
Good answer.
Good. Sis, thank you so much for calling in. See, Gutt, you see that love? She gave you love on Love Day.
She gonna talk trash tomorrow.
So horrible.
I know what it is.
Don't do that. Listen, make sure you give my brother some love from me on Love Day as well. Kiss my babies. We'll call you when we get off the air.
All right.
All right, guys. That was
later.
Later, love. That was the dynamic keyboardist, Miss Laura Keys. Miss 808. I want to call her by the proper Miss Blue. Miss 808 Blue. Yes. Yes. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Let's go.
Okay. You get into go-go.
Okay.
Your very first show. Emotions. What do they feel like? Do you remember that first show?
Me ever in my life?
Yes.
Man.
Were you nervous?
Yeah. We played with a band called, no, not my first show, my second show.
Your second show.
My first show, they had this little apartment complex, right?
Uh-huh.
And they had this room.
Uh-huh.
And it was kind of like when people come to look at the apartments, it's got couches and everything.
So basically like a showroom.
Yeah.
Okay.
So somehow this dude got the room and rented it.
Did he work there? Like, I don't know.
No, I think his mom did. His mom did.
Okay.
I don't know.
So he had to connect.
So only thing I know is back then, as a piece, we had this guy named Bronson, PJ Bronson, 7 Heather. And he actually had a lot to do with me getting started, my growth, everything.
Okay.
I remember I went to his door and knocked on his door. I said, man, look, we starting a band. I need some microphones.
That's how you knock on somebody's door?
Man, look, he said, how many people you got on the front line? I said, 5. He gave me 1 mic. He said, y'all can share it.
What?
So, yeah. But, you know, he did back in the day, he did a lot of sound for a lot of the bigger bands, to be honest. He was real heavy with Junk. Had a couple clubs. So, you know, again, rest in peace, Bronson. So we did this show and we went there and like they had to move the couches out of the room.
Uh-huh.
And I got there and like the line was around the corner.
Oh, shoot.
But we didn't know what we were going to play because we didn't actually have no song.
So what did y'all have, like all grooves?
Man, like, yeah, grooves and beats, we just say anything. Yeah, it was bad, man.
Explain.
When I tell you we were slumming, we were slumming. We just wanted to be a band.
Y'all showed up to a show. No format.
No format.
No songs.
Nothing.
All grooves.
I think it cranked.
You think it?
They act like it cranked. If my vision now,
It didn't crank.
I would even went inside.
Oh, but back then you just wanted your band so bad.
Yeah, but then so that one was easy, right? But then our second show, we played at this place called the Elks, and we was with this band called Infinity.
Okay.
Man, they tore our ass up.
Oh.
Man.
Oh.
I was nervous that time.
Oh.
I was nervous then. Yeah.
Oh.
They tore our ass on that.
So what did you learn?
That was
from
DJ
that?
Footloose's band.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did you learn?
That we suck.
No.
Fast.
That we suck fast. What?
You know, for real, as bad as we were, the electricity, the energy of being on stage is something that at that day I learned it and it stays with you every show.
It does.
And like for me, there's been times where I've stepped away from Go. When I stepped away from Go for 10 years. I was married.
Right.
And the whole time I missed it and didn't realize it. It's nothing like it when you put a sound together and you work on that sound and you got these group of guys on stage that you don't realize how much you do for each other on a daily basis just to get the music covered.
Yes.
Whether it's phone conversation, giving people rides, you know, just simple conversation, man. And as you go, it grows. And you build something. That camaraderie, you don't change that. Like to this day, me and Spook, I haven't played in the band with Spook.
That's Clifton, right?
Yeah, 15 years. But he
said,
came to the show Saturday.
He said, I didn't play with them doing practice or shows. Ask him why.
Because he yelled all the time.
Yelled?
Man, Spook yelled at us. Man, get this shit right. This shit ain't right. Like he was a manager.
Okay.
But he also played blocks.
Okay.
And he was even on the front line for a little while.
Okay.
So he was like on top of us. And really at this time, for me, I don't really have an identity as a talker yet. I'm still figuring this shit out. You know what I mean? So
does that mean you're figuring out your style? You're figuring out your counting? You're figuring out
all
how
of
to
it.
Format?
All of it.
Okay.
All of it. And you know, you watch other people.
Yes.
And you learn.
Yes.
But for me, it was very beneficial for me because I had somebody that was in a band not far from there, Nate Tiggy, who he gave me the nickname David Disney. I don't know where that came from.
Disney?
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
Nate, we have questions.
Little dog calls me David Disney to this day.
Oh my God. David Disney.
He had a band and I watched them. I actually looked up to them because they were called Top Notch and they were very well put together.
Okay.
The Wheels played with them.
The legendary Wheels. You got to say it right.
The legendary Wheels.
The legendary Wheels.
The legendary Little Dog that played with Junkyard.
The legendary Little Dog.
That was their band, man. Tiggy.
Every time you call him Tiggy, it tickles my funny bone.
But the thing with Tig is, it's easy to take criticism from him because not only does he tell you what it is, he actually does it.
Right.
He's a drummer.
Yes.
He's a bass guitar player.
He does sound.
He's a lead talker. He does sound.
Yeah.
Like when he's drilling you, you don't really have a choice but to receive it, or you just don't belong there.
And he's bringing the word of God. I call him the gospel bugs.
Now-
He
now,
reminds me so much of BU.
At this time, it was not no word of God involved. Okay,
I believe it. I believe it.
but
I believe
I mean, you know, he helped me a lot, man, and he critiqued me, and the one thing he told me a long time ago, he was like, just don't give up, don't stop, and I listened to it, and somehow I fumbled and found my way through it, and there we are.
It wasn't fumbling. It was a growing curve.
Definitely growing.
What was the hardest thing? Okay, so every day you're still learning. Like it's still a thing. But it's like second nature to you.
Right. Yes.
What has been the hardest thing for you to conquer? Because I know I've seen some who have a struggle with counting, and I can tell they don't know you can tell, but I can tell.
For me, the balance.
Okay.
The balance of, you know, everybody collectively has great ideas, song wise. But then, you know, just because we like this doesn't mean that's what the people want to hear right now.
Okay.
So there's a balance between being yourself and playing for the crowd.
And reading in the crowd.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, there's songs, like, to be honest, there's songs that Angel will bring to me. And I'll be like, nah, not now. It's not time. And in 3 months, we playing it because it's hot.
Right.
But she's ahead of the game because that's what she does. She studies. She listens all the time.
Yes.
And
she loves music.
Sometimes I look at it like, you could have beat some people to the punch if I listened. But then other times I'm like, good, because, you know, our balance is there. You know what I mean? So for me, that is the hardest thing, because especially when you're a musician, you're an artist, and you want to express yourself. So when you believe in the music that you're bringing, now it's like, Gutt's not listening to me if I don't play this. You see what I'm saying? So that balance gets tough sometimes. At the end of the day, it just comes down to them trusting me.
Right.
And if we don't do it, then we're going to get back to it, because nobody in my band is ever unheard.
So, go Super the Moondin. That's what.
Man, who said that?
Tiggy, is that what you call him? Casey Lamar said, Angel is definitely coming into her own in the force. Listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me sit up, because you tried to play with my boo one time.
Man.
And you said to me, tell her don't wear those church clothes
on stage
to the go-go. Right. Y'all are so irritating.
Man, listen.
She has her own sense of style and fashion, and you gotta let her be her.
Hold up. No gray area, right? I ain't gonna do you like that, Angel.
Let me find something to throw at you if you try to play with her.
Okay. Angel didn't know what she was. Angel didn't know her capabilities.
She's still learning now.
She definitely is.
Yes.
But as she embraced it, and she embraced the culture more, and I mean, you got to be honest, when you're on stage, you sound like what you feel.
She said, I'm ready, let's go.
Who, Angel?
Yep.
Oh, God. I ain't going to do you like that.
She said, I'm ready, let's go.
I was going to talk about her church clothes, but I'm not going to.
Don't play with her.
So, when she really started embracing her role, she's always been a hard worker, always. But when she really started embracing it, myself and Marcellus were in her ear, like, listen to other females. You got to fit a mold, but be you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because the biggest thing is, man, with people in a crowd, being familiar with something gets you over.
Yes.
But once you're familiar, then you can do you and do what you want to do.
Yes.
But until you turn their ear to you, they're not hearing you. That's just the culture. That's what we play with.
So I remember seeing you guys on the show at Babylon. Which one is that? Falls Church or Woodbridge?
Probably Falls Church.
It was Falls Church. It was
the disaster show.
Oh my God. It was Yes Man,
Yeah.
Collective measures, mature clientele. And I remember leaving there like, oh my God, I just wanted to close their hi-hat all night because it just felt like it was just wide open.
Yeah, it was you know what though, it was a lot.
That was a wild show. Like I know
it was a lot of behind the scenes.
We're not gonna go into it because I know.
Yeah.
I know, and I was there to witness a lot of things.
But it was good though.
No, the show was a good show.
Mm-hmm.
It was the behind the scenes stuff that I was able to witness and understand, and it was just like.
But you know what? For us, you know why that was.
It was a growing experience for y'all.
To me, that's one of our best shows. Not on stage at all. But at that time, we were kind of knocking on doors a little bit and making some noise.
Mm-hmm.
And then to see the way people responded.
Aaron said that was Woodbridge.
It might have been. I'm not sure.
Falls Church is the one that I like in the shopping center. Woodbridge is the one that's shaped funny. Like you come in, boom, bar, boom, stage, boom, little area, and then the other side.
Yeah, I think that's Woodbridge. I think.
You think so? She said Woodbridge. Sure. It was Woodbridge.
But, like, the thing about it is, we learn from the behind the scenes stuff.
Yes.
And,
Angel said it was Falls Church.
And at that time,
one of the Babylons.
It was one of them. But at that time, you know, we were scratching, we were grinding.
That was my first interaction with Angel and Laura.
We're trying to make some noise, and
y'all first time was Falls Church, so it was Falls Church.
And you had setbacks. I remember I got mad at you. I bought tickets, and it was like, I ain't going to that shit.
And it's so funny. This is the wild part, y'all. So that very first show that I went in, I go into the restroom, and I'm not sure if it was Angel or Laura, but one of them had gum on their skirt.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm
probably
like,
Angel, because you said skirt.
Yeah. Yep. You're correct. And we were in the bathroom. Like, I just walked in to use the restroom. And I was like, you got some on your skirt. And she was like, well, can you help me get it off? And I was like, okay. So.
It's Angel.
Yeah, that was our first interaction. Because I didn't want her out there looking crazy. You up on stage, I don't want you up there looking crazy. And then men are scared to tell women stuff. And respectfully, there's some women who are too catty to tell other women because they're afraid the woman is going to take it some kind of way instead of just tapping her and be like, hey, sis, look, not getting your business, but this was a little so you don't look crazy. But that was my first interaction. The WGNs rolls around. After the WGNs, I think like a week later, me and Laura have a 3-hour conversation. It was supposed to be like a 15-minute, ended up being 3 hours.
Yeah, she called me.
We've been thick as thieves ever since.
She's like, you need to call her. For what?
Fuck that bitch. I don't know her.
No,
I don't care how she feels. No, but you know, that's the first thing people assume. Right. I'd never, but we had our conversation.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is two energies. Like not understanding one person's energy and your energy repelling their energy or not being a comfort zone because you don't know me.
Right.
I don't know you. Right. Who is she? Where she come from? What she know about the culture? Who is she?
And at the end of the day, I gotta protect my guys.
It definitely was Angel. She said it was me.
She had probably long ass church.
No, it wasn't. It was a knee-length skirt. Don't play with her. But, black. I remember that night.
You know, it's like with all that going on. Ultimately, I have to protect my guys.
You did the right thing,
and I have to protect
the integrity of what you're attempting to be.
Right? Yes, yes. And some things were taken out of content, which publicly looked bad towards us. And you know, we talked, but like a lot of people didn't know all the stuff that was going on behind the scenes. That was our worst performance on stage, but our most learning experience behind the scenes.
As a band.
Yes.
Yeah. And that night, I remember talking to Laura after, and not that night, but like after the WGNs, and we talked about that whole experience and how it went for y'all and your comfort level and the things you didn't understand and why did this happen and why is that. And I just remember me telling her, it's a lot that goes on that y'all are not going to understand.
Yeah.
Your job is just to protect yourself within it. Like I was telling her, you're a brand.
Right.
First and foremost, before anything, you are a brand.
Right.
And the world doesn't understand human moments for brands
At all.
They don't. They hold you accountable for everything because they expect you to be a certain way.
Right.
And it gets hard. And I was telling her, like, don't feed into that. Like, just stay focused on what you're doing. Because as soon as you start focusing there and there, you're distracted from right here.
Yeah.
And what's in front of you is what's important.
And truthfully, that has happened to us.
Yeah.
That has happened to us.
It's happened to the best of people in this culture, in
Right.
any culture. It's life. Life is set up. Josh Jones said, "This guy is good." Speaking on you.
That's my guitar player.
Yes. So the thing about it is, what a lot of people don't get to understand is the growth that has to go on through it. Because you could have walked away a long time ago.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all could have walked away because y'all are as far out as y'all are. A lot of people don't know that you guys were traveling from West Virginia
So listen,
to Mr. Charlie's studio to practice.
we still do.
And that's not down the street.
You know, so I live in Winchester. Angel lives in Winchester. Laura lives in Winchester. Man lives in Winchester now. He took Man Clark's place.
Yes.
Marcellus is in Woodbridge. Day-Day's in Woodbridge. Wheels is in Northwest. C Shop is in right up the street
Yes.
off Marlboro Pike.
Uh-huh.
Tiggy's in Baltimore. So did I forget anybody?
No.
Yeah, I got everybody.
Yes.
Andy.
Oh, Wills. You said Wills
Wills
in
in
Northwest.
DC,
You have time.
So for us just to come together for a practice takes a lot of dedication.
It does.
You know. And truthfully, we have our moments where life gets in the way too much to practice.
Yes.
So we went through time periods where we missed a lot of practice.
Mhm.
Now, one time, Andy used to have a spot in Manassas that was like the center point for everybody. But when COVID hit, the spot got shut down.
Yes.
So, like, COVID changed the whole dynamics of everything for us. From members, you know what I'm saying? We actually had 2 members that were in the hospital, life threatening.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Yeah, Pike at one time. And
yeah, Pike had it bad, man.
And
Pike really had it bad.
And who was the other person?
Will.
Oh, my wheels. Don't hurt my
Yeah.
wheels.
Yeah, Will was in there for about 2 weeks, I think, week and a
Yeah.
half, something like that. Pike was in there 5 weeks.
I remember praying on the phone with Pike and messaging him while he was.
Yeah.
It was a tough time for y'all. Y'all had so much going on. So COVID, okay. COVID hits y'all right after you do the live stream with us.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I think a week later, 2 weeks later.
Yeah, and we're peaking.
Yes.
At that time, we're peaking.
So
like,
right
really
after the
getting
live stream, we had fun at the live stream.
Yep.
We have a good time. We drop it.
It's
And
like,
boom.
sit your
It's
ass
like
down.
the bottom falls out from under everything.
Yeah.
So what's going through your mind at that point? Because I've had people in and I haven't gotten into this part because this part was stressful for y'all. I remember.
So, you know, each individual person goes through their regular life stuff.
Right.
It seemed like that for a long period, we could not get on one accord. Now, we purposely, the entire time Pike was sick, we purposely didn't
Took
practice.
y'all
We
didn't
didn't do anything.
No, yeah, y'all
No
stepped still.
feelings. We just sat still
I remember.
until he came all the way out of. He actually had a little rehab.
I remember.
And we were just kind of in limbo. Like
Mhm.
we talked on the phone, but the phone conversation started getting shorter. The distance started being created a little bit. You know, obviously we all live far apart.
Right.
It was really taking a hold on us. And to be honest, man, Marcellus was the most vocal because he was like, man, we have to use this time. And he was frustrated. He was really frustrated with us because we didn't use the time to our advantage. Instead, we sat all the way back. To the point when we finally came out the gate, I think it was good in another way because we were hungry again.
Yes.
So,
But it was like your engine was down on your vehicle, and
yes.
you can't move without your engine.
Yeah.
And I know how hard it is for you to accept new members into your band.
You have to change it, man.
Yeah.
You have to change it. So, um, we get back practicing, we get back flowing a little bit. I think we played a show in Maryland, I think. And then, some things happened with Pike. Ray Pike had to step away for a while. And at that point, we were like, damn. Now, it just so happened that Ron G was home. And
welcome back, Ron G.
Yeah, definitely. And he was there to step in. But even then, because they're two totally different drummers,
you had to revamp your style and your sound.
The whole sound changed.
Yes.
And now it's easier at this point to transfer towards what he's doing than to get him to transfer to us.
Right.
Because when a person has a style and they play a certain way, that's what they know. You know what I mean? So it was, and truthfully, he did a good job of trying to conform to us.
He did.
But there were some things we had to meet him halfway on.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's where we are now. So, yeah.
Meeting each other halfway. So, a while ago, I pulled up to a practice. You weren't there.
I wasn't there.
Nope.
Trust me, I heard about that one.
But let me tell you something. Angel ran that practice like a boss.
Mm-hmm.
Angel, I think, is probably, once she fully comes into her own,
She's gonna be tough.
Listen, she's versatile. She's your two-man. She is your female singer. She's your hype man. She can rap. She does it all.
Mm-hmm.
And her comfort level is blossoming.
Yeah. And, a lot of people, they'll look at us and say, damn, they use her a lot. But I feel like we're structured a little different than most people.
DJ Zay says she's a beast.
She is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
We are structured a little different than most bands. Because
Mm-hmm.
if we did it the contemporary way, the way everybody does, then okay, now we let Angel sing a couple songs and Day this is your turf now. Go. You know what I mean? We structure it a little different, man.
Day likes originals more than he likes radio.
Day loves originals. Listen, Day does not want to do nobody else's music.
Yes.
Because he feels like if they made it, he can make it.
Yes.
And he's not wrong. He's not wrong. So the thing that me and Andy talked about this a few times, Day brings a balance to the front line that's needed. And when he's not there, you definitely hear the difference. I run the show and Angel does her songs and I'll back Angel up. But just his voice and his presence brings another energy to the stage that if he's not there, it's definitely missed. So, and it's just like any other band. Every person plays their role.
Yes.
Every person has the things that they're most important for being there for.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And together, that's where your sound comes.
Yes.
Because if you got one person that thinks they're better than everything else going on, they're in the way.
So basically, there are no superstars in your band. Y'all are a unit in a team, and y'all move accordingly.
Absolutely, yes.
And that's the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
One band, one sound.
Definitely.
Which is dope. So let's get back to this March Mayhem.
All right.
So I don't want to ask in preparation because I don't want to ask your thought process. So I'll say as a fan.
Okay.
Who are you looking forward to seeing perform?
Oh, man. CMB.
Angel said there's no I in team. Casey Lamar said, what's next for CMB?
That's the question right there, Casey. We're working on it. We're working on it.
You heard it first here?
Yeah, we definitely are working
on No Gray Area. The
we had one.
Recording coming soon.
We had one that we thought was it. And some of the stuff popped up a little too similar than the song that was coming out. So we just left it alone. We never played it since.
Okay.
And truthfully, when we made it ourselves.
Right.
But it was too similar. So we just left it alone because we did not want to in any way sound like we're trying to create a sound off of something that's already existing. So we left that alone. We haven't played it since.
Okay.
And it was a hit too. They was loving that shit.
Oh.
All right, so preparation wise, we're just watching,
That's what you should do.
cleaning,
Observation is an amazing thing.
cleaning up. A lot of constructive criticism going on right now. A lot of cleaning up, which we were already in process. That's how Nate got there.
I know.
Cleaning up, we clean up that music. We need more. We want everything to be crystal clear.
Okay.
No gray areas. No.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the No Gray Area.
Yeah,
Kapri,
like
Monique,
because when you listen to those bands that are those bands,
mm-hmm.
you don't hear flaws. You don't hear, and if you do hear a flaw, the music is so clean that it didn't matter. They messed up.
Because
anyway.
you don't really know unless you're a musician,
right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's our big focus right now. Again, shout out to Tig. He's came in and done a great job with that. From a fan's perspective,
who do you want to see cranky?
Man, you know what? I gotta be honest, right? So,
Andy said, hold on. Andy said we got some things brewing. Stay tuned. Yes, I get the exclusive. Happy dance.
Man,
Thank
you
you,
ain't
AG.
tell me, AG. I didn't know about that. From the fan perspective, so I went back and I was already familiar with bands for the most part.
I'm sure.
Familiar with the sounds, but I really, over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, studied them. Of course, me and Damo was my guy, so I know what the one band sound like. Yeah, that's.
And then Obsession drops a live stream today.
Hey, listen, man. Listen. That was a game changer right there.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. That was something different.
So Obsession drops a lot.
I enjoyed that today.
Yeah.
I called him. Shit, I'm on Facebook. I called it to work today and watched it.
No, he didn't. He did not call into work today. He was great.
Yeah, they are. They are tough. They're tough. I remember the bass player from when we did your birthday party. Yeah. Smooth. And I was like, oh shit. When I saw him on the stage, I was like, oh shit, he played for them? They cranking.
KC said, my Lord, get ready. Listen, it's a whole lot of crank on this card. Like,
it is.
It's just like football on any given Sunday. Yeah. Your team can have an 0-10 record and they could be undefeated, but if you come out there hungry enough,
you can't have a bad game.
Man.
I mean, it's just that simple. You can't even have, right now, I feel like where it's at, you can't even have a bad song. That's where I really feel. The pressure that these bands are bringing, and I know that they're in their camp preparing just like we are preparing. You know, and the unique thing is everybody has a different sound.
I hope they're in their camps preparing. I hope y'all don't have y'all ego on y'all chest and puffed out thinking you coming into this slouch situation, because it's not that. It's a whole lot of cranking going on.
If it is, let me get them first round.
Rusty wants to bid for whoever think that they don't need to study shit. Nah. He said, pull on that.
I'm talking shit, but for real, I feel like this is really going to be a lot of growth for the culture. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to watching the other bands. I know what we're going to do.
Salim Dyson said, "Wills be cranking." Salim is the legendary Wills.
Sometimes,
always and forever. Like, no, that's my guy, the legendary Wills. Fries dude, I know. Don't play with him.
I gotta say this, man.
Hank Wells said, facts, he do be cranking. Alan Williams said, gotta be A1 level.
Yeah, definitely. Obsession really turned my head today. I can't lie.
That was all original.
Yeah, that's what really turned my head today. Because at some point I felt like I was listening to something that I already knew, but it was like I don't know it because they made it. And I'm just in this zone. Like,
it was familiar.
Yeah.
And you got caught up in that pocket, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Lord.
I definitely did. And I like the way they played it. I like the way they run their timbales, like a little more progressive. That's a nice sound.
For you guys that missed the live today, y'all can head on over to Deontay Barbie's page, but you can also head on over to Them Damn Fans YouTube channel. I have clips of all of the events. I also have a live stream from Collective Measures when they were live in the stands with them damn fans there. So make sure y'all head on over to my channel, catch you some crank, study these bands, man. Because this is about to be fun.
Red Carpet Affair is tough.
Oh,
man,
yes.
You know, and to be really honest with you, mature clientele is, we already know what they are. They're tough. They're solid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I didn't get, no, I'm lying. I did watch the Lit Band a little bit a few minutes ago. So I just knew a little history on them.
Discipline is nothing more than mutual respect. Drama Boy Reed.
Absolutely. Remember that when I yell at you and you get mad at me.
Remember that when I gotta step up behind you at practice until you getting them drums. Remember that same level of discipline. So it's gonna be mutual respect. So March Mayhem is coming up. Prior to that, we have a show this Friday. Saturday.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Man Clark.
Yes.
This is going to be an event to celebrate his life.
It is. So initially, I don't think it was set up that way.
Okay.
It just became created that way. So, which is, you know, obviously something we're looking forward to. His actual birthday is Friday.
I know, the 16th.
Yeah.
Struggle day. I'm not even ready.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it though. It's good. It's good that us mature clientele and MOB can, you know, come together like that, because really he played in all three of our bands.
So who's missing? Black Royal?
Yes, but
okay,
but
MOB, right? But MOB is kind of sort of as close as we gonna get to Black Royal in this event.
Nah, not really. So this is what a lot of people don't know. Man Clark played in another type of band.
The 18th is his birthday.
Right. Man Clark played in a band called DL Funk.
All right, stop.
Yes.
Let's talk about DL Funk.
And he played percussions. They're from the same area as MOB. Some of them guys I think don't get me lying.
Don't get you lying.
Some of them play with MOB.
Okay.
But that's really where he played with them, and that's that whole area of 43rd Falls Church. That's his family, man. That's his folks. So there was no way it would be right to do any type of show without them.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And so that's one thing that I stressed to our management, which they were already working on something, which I never get into that stuff.
Thank you.
Ever.
High five.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
Never.
So proud.
One time.
Two.
One time recently I had to.
I'm proud of you.
That's it.
The growth. Like I told you, once you let that go, that peace comes easily.
Yeah, definitely does.
That's none of my business. My money, please.
Yes,
I'm out.
That's it. I'm gone.
Yes.
But,
yes.
I you know, and they felt the same way. They knew the history, so that was a no-brainer. We were going to try to do something with them no matter what happened. It just worked out good that we were all able to get on the same car for them.
Shout out to Tawana Brooks, Man Clark's wife,
yes.
who is definitely tuned in, locked in right now.
Yeah, I saw you call, Twan. My bad. I'll call you back when I leave.
Happy Love Day, love.
Yeah. You know, that's gonna be a show of a lot of emotions.
It is. I know
it's gonna be a tough one. You know, his family is behind, you know, the show, pushing it.
Right.
And his son's gonna be there, from what I understand, his older son.
That's dope.
So yeah, it's gonna be something special. Something we gotta do, and you know, that's life, man. You gotta move on with it.
So Andy said, don't quote me on this, but I believe Man told me he started out with Rock Mikey, which I believe.
UCB.
Yes, he did.
He did.
I remember that we had that conversation.
He definitely did.
Uh-huh.
And he's their biggest fan too, by the way.
Who? Man?
Yeah.
Oh Lord, of course.
Man, listen, let me tell you the story, right?
Not just them, New Impressions as well, because his brother. Oh my gosh, Alex. Shout out to Alex of New Impressions, Man Clark's brother. He did play with UCB, said Tawana.
Yeah, and the wild thing is, now I'm ready to tell you behind the scenes stuff that nobody knows.
This is a No Gray Area exclusive.
We played at Tacoma Station, right?
Mm-hmm.
and we riding in the car. We in Lois slow driving car.
Don't stop playing with her.
Man Clark got into an argument with a dude over UCB. They kept pressing the point.
Did it get physical?
It almost did.
Yes, man, Clark.
Because you're like, nah, you can't tell me about UCB.
He got them to come to Aura.
He did. He definitely did. He definitely did. So yeah, that was it. That's one thing about man. Anything he was passionate about,
he was on it.
Man, it was wholehearted. That's it. And his famous word was, "Man, I don't even care. I put you on your back."
Yes,
pockets.
on your back pockets. He will put. He didn't care who you was. You could be 7'5", 500 pounds. I will put you on your back pocket. Yeah. So we discussed something. We discussed something about Go-Go. And I wanted to get your thoughts on it live on the air. I said it to you yesterday. And we were talking about lead talkers being like preachers or ministers. Yeah. And your band being your choir. And your fans are congregation. Your congregation. Yeah. And I said to you, I said, it can either be a cult. Yeah. Or it can be a church. Yes. Depending on the direction and the message that you give. Correct. And what are your thoughts on that? When people walk out of a collective measure show, because I know you have your moments when it's like, hold up. Nah, y'all got to go to the back. Bring my ladies to the front. Stop pushing. Yeah. Because we talked about you having to step off the stage and diffuse the situation. Right. Right. So let's get into it, because that's something that you guys do that a lot of people don't see or experience or get to know. Right. Being a lead talker is a lot of responsibility. Facts. You know, you don't understand that you can't, like that microphone, whatever you say is for the world at that point. Period. Especially in today, you got lives, you got people recording everywhere, you got, you say something, you can't recant it. This is what it is. Yeah, it's already out. So there's a lot of responsibility in that. And, for us, we try to bring a safe, fun, healthy environment. That's what we're about. There's always little things here and there that happen, but it's never anything major. And I feel like that if you push your band in that direction, two things happen. One, you make the money. Facts. Because no one want to go anywhere that they're scared to be at. That's one. Facts. Or they don't feel like going. They don't gotta be scared. They just don't feel like going through the shit. So that's one. But number two, man, you just have longevity, and people respect you more. Yes. And like there are a lot of things that get done behind the scenes that people don't know, because we as talkers, we don't advertise it. We don't tell you that we bought somebody kids Christmas gifts. You know what I'm saying? We don't tell you the little stuff that we'll do for our community. Right. Our people, man. And I think that because go-go is a movement, that responsibility is starting to weigh heavier and heavier, because go-go is kind of recirculating again. It is. People are, the older bands are still playing. Yes. They're still cranking. Yes. You know what I mean? They're not getting out the way. Like think about something. In 1982, Junkyard was cranking. Like shit. In 2022, Junkyard still out cranking everybody. Like shit. Like, come on, man. You got Junkyard, you got Backyard, you got Vibe, you got all these bands, man, and all of them carry the same responsibility, and they don't show negative energy. And then for us as talkers, man, that's the direction we got to go in order to have any type of longevity whatsoever, and in order to be relevant. Right. That's the energy you have to bring. Right. That's what I feel. Damo says CMB get their issue and salute to the fam. It's my dog right there. DAO1. His birthday this weekend too. I know. We ain't had practice yesterday. I was trying to figure something out for him. Yeah.
Valentine's weekend.
Yeah. Love.
Right.
Yes. Y'all definitely took the day off. Look, you definitely called me and told me. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to Them Damn Fans. And also like, share, and subscribe to the Love Network.
And like shit.
Oh, like and share right now. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Listen, we getting ready to take a break, aren't we? We getting ready to take a break. Well, we're going to take a break. We're going to wrap up with Rusty. And I need y'all to like and share this out right now. On the other side of this, wrapping up with Rusty, we're dropping the bracket. It's bracket time.
That's what
Rusty live on the air. You get to find out who you'll be facing for March Mayhem. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. We about to take a crank break. Guys, we will be right back here on the March Mayhem Mondays edition of No Gray Area. Listen, CLB is cranking.
24, we get to rock it. We get to rock it. Bitch crab, we get to rock it. We get to rock it. Come on.
Wanna party right now? Find yourself, CLB. Let's get this thing going on in y'all. Come on back with me, Jake. Original, let's go.
Well, I had 1, 2, 3, drink. When shorty keep looking at me.
Hello.
I gave it a ride.
Right.
When shorty walked out.
Right.
Who did what she said to me.
Yeah.
Well, I had 1, 2, 3, drink.
Yeah.
When shorty keep looking at me.
Hello.
I gave it a ride. When shorty walked out. Who did what she said. We get to rock it. Come on. We get to rock it. We get to rock it. CMB. We get to rock it. We get to rock it. Come on. We get to rock it. We get to rock it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
here we go.
Well, let's go.
Go on, get your boogie on back entry. 701, yes indeed. On Parkway Star. Hey, boom. The 23rd. Parkway. The 3rd club on the beat. There you go, Clay. Get it back together. Put the shit back there, shit. Southwest. Hey, Black. Hey, Scrap. Have a little bit of fun with it, Jody, man. Come on. Have some fun, Joey. Let's go. Come on back, Daddy. Let's go.
Well, I had 1, 2, 3, drink. Well, shorty keep looking at me. I gave it a ride. Well, shorty walked out. Who did what she said to me. Well, I had 1, 2, 3, drink. Well, shorty keep looking at me. I gave it a ride. And shorty walked out.
Last time,
Who did what
Daddy.
she
Let's
said
go.
to me. She had her hands upon her knees. And she thinking the ties. I like the way she broke that ass. It got me surprised. So little mama try to go. Let me see how you ride.
Yeah.
She had her hands upon her knees and she thinking the guys. I like the way she worked that ass. She ain't got me surprised. The little mama tried to go. Let me see how you ride.
Last time, man, let's roll. Hey, George, something right here, Mr. Capri. We're trying to keep it our own lane, baby. We try to pick the songs in our own lane. Good to see you back there, too.
We are back, y'all. I'm sorry, I got caught up. Listen, the audio that you guys were just listening to is from Them Damn Fans YouTube channel. Make sure you guys head on over to like, share, and subscribe for all things No Gray Area, all things Them Damn Fans, all things Kapri Monique, all things that I catch live on site. YouTube, like YouTube it. I drop a little bit on Facebook, but I like it better on YouTube where there are less provisions. Y'all can go over there, y'all can boogie, and y'all can share it. Like you can share it, you can download it to a playlist that you can play offline. Like you got options. So guys, make sure you head on over to YouTube to like, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure you guys follow me, the voice of the people, Kapri Monique, on all social media platforms. Make sure you follow all things Crank Rock, Love DC Go Go, and Mitchcraft on social media platforms, and of course in studio. Make sure you guys follow all things Collective Measures on all social media platforms. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, follow, tell a friend to come on in. We cranking the fuck again.
I might bring this back.
Oh, you should. This is my shit. This is my shit.
You hear that, Angel?
You do know that I know this whole live stream like the back of my hand. You should.
Because you know nobody ever hit this, man.
Y'all hit it, so don't say nobody.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my shit. Booby going off on this joint. Oh, I can't listen to this because I'm going to get caught up in the music. Don't do that. I'm just going to listen to it in the car. And I can't sing, so y'all mind y'all business. I don't want to fight none of y'all for talking about my singing. So we're back on the A. Guess what, guys? It is almost that time. It's 8:44. Oh, we definitely gonna wrap up with Rusty, but we get to see his live in studio reaction as to who he gets to play against. Somebody record this. This is gonna be
Don't
so
do me like that. You know I stay political.
I
so
know
I ain't gonna show
your
that.
face is look. Your face is gonna say what your mouth won't. So, guys, listen. Make sure you guys share out right now. We are going to do our toast right now, guys. So this show is definitely dedicated to someone I want to say gone too soon, but I want to say that God needed him more. Amazing. The glue. Probably one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life.
Definitely.
The goofiest.
You know, and one thing about CMB, you know, and this is not.
Oh, KC said I saw it.
This is,
mind your business, KC.
This is not no discredit to any other band what they've gone.
Oh no, I can't drink this. We got toast for
or anything like that, because you know Re-Up went through a lot of. Re-Up lost a lot of members also.
Yes.
You know.
Rest in peace, Luck.
Yeah.
And they lost someone else, the keyboardist. Yeah. Rest in peace. Mo.
Yeah.
Big Mo. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, and they probably feel the same way I do. When it comes down to it, truthfully,
Angel said she saw it too.
no matter, like,
tell the people who said that
stop being
to
nosy.
say who they playing.
Tell me who y'all playing. If they no, don't tell me who you playing. Inbox it to me. Don't.
No. Put it on the live.
Oh, put it on. Fuck it. 2 cents. Run it on the live. What's going on today?
Valentine's Day. We taking everything
It's
personal.
Mayhem Mondays.
No gray area.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen.
But one thing, not taking anything from any other band, because I know it's been, we lose a lot of people all the time.
Yes.
One thing about CMB, whether we never play another show, we're gonna be family. What we experienced that day on stage is unheard of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't come. Oh God. Can we get him?
Let's do this toast.
So, Damo said that dude was dope. We were talking about some big things at your party, Pre. First time I met him was when I featured with CMB.
Yep. And for the record, we never practiced that song with Damo at your birthday party.
I know he told me.
We learned that
Like
shit.
some
That shit,
G's.
let's go.
Like some G's. Listen, for everybody at home that has a cup, put it up. We're toasting to Man Clark. May you continue to rest on. We are going to celebrate you, not only in life, but in crank.
Yeah.
Let's up. Shot time, guys. Oh, that was straight, Henny. I don't know. What am I thinking? Woo.
It's good for you.
Woo. Oh, he told.
I know he's.
Casey telling.
All right, so
K-
come on, we dropping.
All right, Casey, you are horrible. So, Gutt, they can catch you this Saturday.
Yes, this Saturday, Best Western, Manassas, Virginia.
Oh, boy.
MOB, CMB Mature Clientele. The 26th, Fast Station 1, CMB DC Vibe. We're working on the joint for the 5th. Not sure if it's going to happen or not. Us and Junkyard. Junkyard is already on the show. We might be there. We might not. That's in Frederick Murray, 611. That's the first time. That would be our
That'll
first
be the
time
first
back
time
in
you
the club.
guys have gone back
Yeah.
into the club to play
Right. We've
Since
just
Ma-
been waiting to be
since
ready.
Man Clark passed
Yeah.
on stage.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of y'all. Take your time. Continue healing. Continue
yeah.
cranking. You know he is excited. Tell everybody how they can follow y'all on all social media platforms.
Now, see, here's the wild thing. You
Uh-oh.
shouldn't tell me that because I
Oh,
don't
no.
like social media myself.
Oh my
I think it's
God.
Collective Measures on IG, the Collective Measure Band on Facebook. Is that right? Somebody send it.
Can somebody in the chat put this up here? Because my lead talker can lead y'all and
Yeah.
crank, but
No,
social
listen.
media
I
is
never.
not his
Listen, I
thing.
was just telling him I never had any type of social media until I started with CMB, and they made me because I had to get on Messenger.
Yeah, so you could be a part
I
of
ain't
the
had no
group chat.
MySpace, no none of that
Wait.
shit. None of that shit. ever.
MySpace was my shit. Black Planet was my shit.
I ain't had none of that. Nothing.
Can we go back to the peaceful days? So, all right.
Now I did used to get on the little 1-800 chat.
Oh,
with
not
people.
that. Oh, he was cruising.
I did do that.
He was going to spin the block.
It didn't work.
You some.
It didn't work.
It didn't work.
I'm still here on Valentine's Day with you.
I'm here with you. What the fuck? What are you saying? We are all here together.
That's right.
And
That's right.
Pugsy.
And Pugsy.
So, where can they follow you on social media? Because you can lead them to everywhere that they need to be.
On Facebook, I think it's Rusty Gutt.
It's Rusty Gutt.
Yeah.
RUSTYGUTT.
Yes, ma'am.
Lead talk of Collective Measures. Listen, thank you
Thank you.
for gracing the no gray area, not only with your presence, with your energy, but with your transparency. I appreciate you. And you know I
Appreciate
love
y'all.
me some you.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Appreciate you too. Thank y'all.
We've come to the part of the show that you guys have been waiting for. Have I been waiting? Absolutely, because I don't know either. So let's run down these bands that will be participating in March Mayhem, guys. So the Elevating 8 begins here. Black Print, Collective Measures, DAO1EBAND, the one band, Lit Band, which is Live in Trouble, Mature Clientele, also known as MCB, Members Only, also known as MOB, Obsession, and Red Carpet Affair, also known as RCA. So that was a listing of the bands in alphabetical order. So the part of the show that you guys have been waiting for is here. So our first weekend, Saturday, March 5th, the bracket has been drawn, and we will have Red Carpet Affair facing off against Mature Clientele. Sunday, March 6th, we will have Obsession facing off against Black Print. The following weekend, which is the weekend of Saturday, March 12th, we will have the one band facing off against Members Only. And the final matchup, well, MOB. I want an MOB, y'all, because I can't call y'all Members Only. MOB. The final matchup will be Collective Measures and Lit Band. Listen, the bracket, are we putting the bracket up?
Yeah, we're gonna post this. We're gonna post it after.
We're gonna post it tonight.
They can see it right now, though.
We're gonna post it tonight.
Yeah, but they can see it right now on the show.
Oh, so let me get back in here to these comments. Y'all tuned in? What y'all talking about?
But you know, the thing about it is, no matter who you draw, it's not no easy walk.
It's not. This is the thing. So, the Elevating 8 has a whole lot of crank.
Definitely. Yeah.
A whole lot of crank. Amazing drummers, amazing musicians, front lines, impeccable. Like,
yeah. You know what's crazy though?
What?
Y'all didn't realize this. But you know, my man Tone used to play for.
Yes.
Man. If he was still there, he would have to play against Angel.
I know.
I love that one.
I know. Look, and it's so crazy. It's so crazy because this is the question that I got all day. This is frequently asked questions too. Are you gonna make the husband and wife play against each other in the first round? Yeah. Y'all so petty. Let these people be in love at home.
I thought that was coming though. I thought it was coming. I'm ready. I'm ready, Sean.
Are you ready?
Goddamn, I'm ready.
The crazy thing is nobody warned us.
Nobody.
To say no.
Really?
No.
It could have happened.
It could have.
Hold on, cool. That's they choice every night.
Yes, they choose the lady. That's what you say. All's fair in love and war. The other frequently asked question, guys, while we're here, y'all can still see the bracket. The other frequently asked question, and I'm going to look at two when I say this. What are the rules to this event?
Let me hear that part.
Are there rules to war?
It's rules. Obviously, because if you tell them there's no rules,
they just won't do anything.
They come in and through the window.
Yeah, no, but you can't come through the window.
Right. So, but for the most part, we're not trying to
control the war.
Creativity.
Right.
So, however, whatever you got to do to be respectful, you creative. That's the problem.
Laura said I told him I'm whooping him. Oh, she gonna whoop him.
Hey, Els, hide your samples, man. Don't let him get your samples.
Lock your board. Lock your motherfucking board, Laura. Lock your board. Oh, y'all are terrible. Keys runs the house and the stage. Aaron, don't start no trouble.
Who said that, Aaron?
Aaron, tell her don't start no trouble. Man. Don't start no trouble. So first round.
Ooh. What day is that?
It is a Sunday.
What's the date again?
The 13th.
The 13th.
Yes. Correct?
It starts.
No, their show is the 13th.
Show is the 13th.
Yeah. So y'all play the 13th for Sunday.
Okay. I can handle that.
I'm sure you can.
So the husband and wife play, they got to make it to the championship.
They got it. The champ is here.
Oh, so the brackets. There's like one side and another side.
Yes.
So who else is on our side?
So on you guys' side, let me go back.
One band and the members only on y'all side.
Yes.
So if you're lucky, you'll get to play your friend.
Damn.
Yep. So it's the one band and members only on your side of the bracket, Collective Measures and Lit Band.
Hey, let me say this too about them. They added Sharonda. That's a whole nother element.
Yeah. Man. And she's comfortable.
Not even that they needed it.
She's comfortable though.
That is a good look.
She's comfortable.
Yeah.
She's comfortable and cranking over there.
Yeah. I was supposed to come down here and see them at Red Zone Blitz Saturday, but I was too lazy to drive.
You're not around the corner though.
Nah, but that don't mean I'm down every day. I just was too lazy to drive that day.
You know what? I think I've had enough. So
I got to do my homework because you know what the crazy thing is? That's the only band I ain't studied yet.
Ooh.
That's all right. I got 2 weeks.
No, you don't. You got to practice.
So we don't have
2 weeks. Yeah. Got to practice. So guys, for those of y'all who are looking for it, the bracket will be posted after we get off the air, thank you guys so much for tuning into No Gray Area, the Monday Mayhem edition. Guys, listen, it's a whole lot of cranking going on. The Elevating Eight, Collective Measures, Black Print, the One Band, Lit Band, Mature Clientele, MOB, Obsession, Red Carpet Affair. The bracket is out there. CMB is cranking in the background. Happy Love Day. Y'all make sure you tell somebody you love them. Get them, Angel.
Can I say one more thing? Before we leave, man.
Oh, I got to say something else, too.
Thank you to all my supporters.
Dope.
You guys know who you are. You come to every show. We 700 Queens. Oh, y'all, man. 43rd. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you more than you know. It's not, you know. We're gonna put this thing together, and we got something special for them people that come to every show. Get with me or Andy at the next show. We got something special for y'all for this March Mayhem. We put a little bus together, and we're not playing. We coming all the way through. So make sure you get with me this Saturday, y'all. Make sure you talk to me about this Saturday, okay?
All right, guys. So before we sign off, this episode and every episode has been sponsored and powered by none other than Mitchcraft. Pugsy is cranking the latest in Mitchcraft attire for stuffed animals. Fly, right? You can meet us online at www.crankrock.com, or you can meet us in store Wednesday through Sunday, starting at 12 p.m. 9244 East Hampton Drive, Capitol Heights, Maryland, Suite 201. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to all things No Gray Area, all things Collective Measures, all things Mitchcraft. And guess what, guys? Make sure you tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. No Gray Area's regularly scheduled night. Guys, we will have Derek Holmes and Chris Davis of Vibe in the building. We will be talking about upcoming events. Shout out to everybody tuned in, everybody that shared, everybody that liked, everybody that subscribed, everybody who was here to support Rusty and us. And don't forget, guys, if you're looking for a 360 party posse, got you covered. It's your girl, Kapri, Monique, the voice of the people. We about to slide out. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to this episode of No Gray Area, the Monday Mayhem edition. We got to go. Go get some loving. It's love day. Kiss me, Pugsy. Peace, guys.
Yeah. Don't forget about December 19th, y'all. That's CMB Rio Combo. We're going to take over Montgomery County with that one right here, y'all. Last time, sis. Let's go.
I throw that ass back and see if he gon' catch it.
Right.
Ain't athletic.
What you doing over there, go? Huh? Starting to sound like a party for you back here, Will, man. Yes. Last time, sis. Here we go. Let's go.
I throw that ass back to see if we gon' catch it. Ain't athletic, but it's fun for the methods. With the cash, I be sucking like Tetris. Real good, bitch, real slugs and connections. First I make some eat it till I'm not jaw. Eat it till we good, knock a nigga soft. They run it up, they busy running their mouth. I'm a real ass bitch,
We'll get the bag in the head and leave. Let's work. We'll get the bag in the head and leave. Let's work, ladies. We'll get the bag in the head and leave. Have some fun over there, Wheels, man. Last time, the pipe, pump it up. Let's work. We out here, y'all.
Yes, sir.